Imagine a substance so powerful that it can alter your perception, silence your thoughts, and make you forget your pain, all within minutes. A substance so deeply embedded into society that it's in every celebration, every moment of so-called relaxation, and even in rituals meant to bring people together. And yet, this very substance is quietly numbing the minds of millions, keeping them from seeing the world as it truly is. Alcohol has always been portrayed as a gateway to fun, freedom, and escape. But what if the opposite is true? What if alcohol isn't setting you free, it's keeping you trapped? What if, instead of expanding your reality, it's shrinking it? For centuries, spiritual seekers, mystics, and deep thinkers have understood a truth that most of society ignores. Alcohol is not just a drink, it's a tool, a mechanism of control, a weapon disguised as pleasure. And if you're ready to break free from the illusion, to see alcohol for what it really is, then stay with me until the end, because after this, you may never look at it the same way again. At first glance, alcohol seems harmless. It's legal, widely available, and even encouraged in most cultures. It's present at weddings, parties, business meetings, and even religious ceremonies. We are taught to believe that drinking is a normal, even necessary part of life. But there's a reason alcohol has been called spirits for centuries. It doesn't just affect the body, it affects the spirit, the consciousness, the mind itself. The moment alcohol enters the bloodstream, it begins to slow down brain function, impairing judgment, reaction time, and logical thinking. But what's even more dangerous is what it does on a deeper, unseen level. It weakens your connection to yourself. Think about this. Have you ever noticed how alcohol suppresses deep thought? How it makes people say and do things they would never do in a fully aware state? How it leads to forgetfulness, loss of control, and poor decisions? This is not a coincidence. Alcohol doesn't just relax you, it dulls your awareness, making you less conscious, less present, and more easily influenced. And in a world where control is the ultimate game, keeping the population numb, distracted, and unaware is the greatest trick ever played. The reason alcohol is so addictive isn't just because of habit, it's because of dopamine. Dopamine is the brain's reward chemical, released when you experience pleasure. Alcohol, like other addictive substances, hijacks this system, flooding your brain with artificial reward signals. This is why drinking feels good in the moment, but here's the catch. The high is temporary. The crash is inevitable. The cycle is endless. Because once the dopamine rush fades, what happens? You feel worse than before. You feel empty, restless, anxious. And what's the easiest way to escape that discomfort? Another drink. This is why alcohol never truly satisfies. It creates the illusion of pleasure while stripping away your ability to experience real, lasting fulfillment. Over time, it dulls your natural ability to feel joy without it, making you dependent on the very thing that is keeping you trapped. And the biggest lie of all, that alcohol relieves stress. In reality, it does the opposite. It disrupts sleep, increases anxiety, and creates a cycle where the body and mind are constantly trying to recover from its effects. The more you drink, the worse you feel long term. And yet, society teaches us that alcohol is the cure for stress, sadness, and boredom, when in reality, it's the cause. In ancient spiritual traditions, the third eye, also known as the pineal gland, is believed to be the gateway to higher awareness. It is what allows us to perceive beyond the physical world, to access intuition, deep wisdom, and a greater sense of purpose. But alcohol shuts this door. It lowers vibrational frequency, making deep meditation, spiritual insight, and intuitive clarity almost impossible. It disrupts energy flow within the body, blocking connection to higher states of consciousness. It keeps individuals stuck in the lowest forms of awareness, impulsivity, reaction, and distraction. This is why many ancient spiritual traditions warned against alcohol. They understood that while it may create a temporary altered state, it does so at the cost of deeper spiritual clarity. A mind that is clouded, distracted, and disconnected cannot see beyond the illusion. And that's exactly how the system wants you to be. If alcohol weakens the mind, disconnects people from their higher awareness, and keeps them trapped in cycles of dependency, then why is it so widely accepted? The answer is simple: because it serves those in power. Governments, corporations, and industries profit off a population that is too distracted to question, too numb to rebel, and too dependent to break free. Alcohol is a billion-dollar industry, fueled by marketing that convinces people they need it to be happy, social, and successful. It weakens the population, making people more passive, more compliant, and less likely to challenge authority. It creates health problems, ensuring a steady flow of customers for pharmaceutical companies and medical industries. And most importantly, it keeps people asleep, because an awakened mind cannot be controlled. A mind that is clear, focused, and self-aware is dangerous to those who rely on manipulation to maintain power. The first step in breaking free from any system of control is awareness. Once you see the trap, you can no longer fall into it unconsciously. Choosing to limit or remove alcohol from your life isn't just about health. It's about reclaiming mental clarity, emotional stability, and spiritual connection. Imagine waking up with full energy, without brain fog or regret. Experiencing real joy and excitement without needing substances to create it. Connecting deeply with your intuition and seeing reality for what it truly is. The world is designed to keep you numb, distracted, and unaware. But you have the power to break free. The question is, will you? If this video made you think, if it stirred something inside you, then you are already waking up to the truth. There is a hidden reality beyond what society teaches us, and only those willing to question, to seek, and to break free will ever experience it. Join this community of deep thinkers, truth seekers, and awakened minds as we uncover the systems designed to keep us asleep and how to rise above them. Subscribe now and take back control of your mind, your body, and your consciousness, because once you see the truth, there is no going back.